Hey guys, welcome to the final installment of 10 Desires. Now, I just went ahead and... this one, right? Yeah, this one. So I decided it'd be easier just to, you know, do it, save the replay, and then talk while I've got the replay going. Because... frankly, I can't talk while I'm playing this game. The stage starts off easy enough. You got these fairies coming down. It's easiest just to spawn kill the little buggers before they can flood the screen with those rings. Now here's... I've never actually tried this part with anybody who isn't Marisa. But I gotta say, her speed really helps here. Man, I thought I died, but I mashed that button at the last second. Oh, right. I skipped through the text. I might have to splice that in from one of my older videos. Oh well, easy enough. This spell is kind of... I really don't know how to tell you to do it. You just go out and do it. You just have to be ready for it to change a lot. It's... Don't ask me how to capture this one. You see in the history up there, I've gone after it 58 times and captured it 0. Somewhere in the 30s, I just gave up and started bombing it every time. Now this one's an actually really fun card, I've got to admit. So the blue ones, they're just moving. Those red ones are coming for you. So I try to stay mostly vertical doing this, but sometimes it's fun just to run all the way around the screen. Up next, you got waves of fairies that are going to come in from the extreme left and right, which is a big headache. It just leaves a ton of bullets everywhere. I just went ahead and used a bomb to clear the bullets away so I could try to get those spirits and all that left up there. Huh, I guess I got them after all. I really didn't know if I got him in the, You know, I don't remember why I did that. Now, these next couple waves of fairies have a lot of green and purple spirits. I just went ahead and used my trance mode, because I wasn't going to need it for a while. I really wanted to make sure I got those extra life fragments and whatnot. I'll have to cut in next to there later, too. Again, not hard. Your first non-spell's real easy, just glide left and right. Another spell I've never actually captured. I'm close, but I found it's easier just to sacrifice a bomb and be done with it. Oh, right, it's the same thing as the last non-spell, just flipping directions. For those of you who aren't veterans of the series, I should probably tell you a little bit about extra boss fights. So, like a normal boss fight, she's going to switch between spells and non-spells. The difference being, He has 10 spells. Look at all those stars. Now this spell, bullets are coming in from the left and right. And they line up to where you are vertically at the moment that they reach you, and then they charge. It's slightly up or down. See, I'm just kind of doing a really weird little stream type thing. Still nothing too difficult. Now what makes these extra bosses hard? They're immune to bombs. If you use a bomb, they're invulnerable until you're done, bombing. So it's fine to help you clear the screen, but it's not really gonna... Well, you're not gonna be able to charge through the boss fight willy-nilly, I guess. Now this spell looks really bad and is really hard the first few times you fight it, and it's already over. Wow. The thing is that those birds their hitboxes are much smaller than they look. This is what it looks like when I dodge this. To be honest, I kind of look away from the screen during that non-spell. Yeah, I got real unlucky with the placement of that frog, so... Yeah, it's a hard card to begin with, so I didn't feel too bad. Okay, they've got blind spots straight vertically and straight horizontally. I said I was looking... This is basically the same as the last one. I said I was basically looking away during this one. You just line up on the first one, hold shift, tap in one of the other directions in the right rhythm. And I screwed up right at the end there. Lost life. Kind of disappointing. Also means I didn't get to play with this spell. Right through it. Basically the dogs, birds, and frogs all at the same time. I didn't feel like dealing with this non-spell. I just didn't feel like dealing with it. So I used a bomb. I've managed to capture this card once in practice, but yeah, it's... You basically have to do a little figure eight, which you see I'd started running there. I never did quite get into the swing of it. And then I got hit by a lone bullet, which is just really bad. And again, I didn't want to deal with this. Now here's her hardest card in my opinion. No, except maybe her timeout card. No, I'm going to say it's harder than that. Don't really have anything to say about it other than I hate it. I hate it so much. I think the way you're supposed to go about capturing it is to charge to the left and right sides as they come by. You know, charge into the horde. But, yeah. Now here, you see it's kind of forming lanes and you're supposed to slalom through them, dodging the big bullets. The dog's howling about something. Again, I just didn't feel like dealing with it. Now, this spell looks really, really tough the first time you see it. Then you figure out you don't have to try to stay beneath her. You can just kind of run around the entire screen. It's nowhere near as bad. Also, the explodey frogs seem really intimidating, but they don't put out as many bullets as you'd expect. Or, I guess they do, it's just that they're all over the screen. Man, I did not do much damage to her. Now, this card is actually not hard to survive, but it's really hard to capture it. It's because you spend so much time above her. It'd be easier if you were playing as Rain with her homing amulets, but it wasn't. Oh, for a bit of advice I can give you, you need to time your dodging moving from up to down right after she bounces off the wall you're heading towards. Except you also have to give it like maybe a third of her horizontal movement more time so that you can deal with the cards that she has that are still forming and aiming at you. So here's her survival card. Again, for you non-veterans, there is no way to hurt Mamizo during this card. All you can do is deal with what she's throwing at you. You see a little timer there. Just have to time it out like you did with the last card. And they always start off really easy, and then... So you see I'm kind of moving left and right, which lets me slip past one wave of dogs, stream the birds, and get ready for the next wave of dogs. And you do the same thing here. You basically have to ignore the humans. For as long as possible. Eventually I gave up and just dropped a bomb, but... Yep. Basically the humans just slowly close in on you, as you can see. You don't have to worry, because they don't actually reach the middle until... like, they would be hitting it about 5 seconds after timeout. And you can see from the history up there, this is actually the first time I've ever seen this card. It was, kind of laughably easy. It's just a basic streamed bullet thing combined with, oh, what was Toyosano Mimi's card? Taoist of the Land of the Rising Sun? I mean, he'll still kill you if you screw up, but it's... Well, out of all the last extra stage cards I've seen, it's definitely easier than... Ripple's 495 years. Or... Yeah, it took forever advancing this text because I was so shocked I won. Oh. This has been a really long-running series, and not by... Oh, so that is alcohol in that jug. This has been a really long-running series, with no videos going up. I feel like that conversation has happened before. Anyway, that's it for 10 Desires, so, this is kind of going up as a break for Reciteer and Fortune Summoners, so those will be back soon. And, yep, I'll see you guys back there.